Maiden mother master on a mission. 3 and 1 playing my position. Bypassed queen a long time ago. Spiritual gangster, I was born woke. Born woke, born woke. Spiritual gangster, I was born woke. Born woke, hey, born woke. Spiritual gangster, born woke. All is well, all is well, all is well. All is well. All is well, all is well, all is well. All is well. All is well, all is well, all is well. All is well. All is well, all is well, all is well. All is well. Greetings, my lovelies. All is well. All is well. Yes, I have to tell myself that right now at a time like this on a Monday in the AM, in the dawning. Whoo! It's like not even 9:30 and it's already been quite a day. So let me tell you what happened. Woke up this day, this dawning, beautiful, gray day. No sun shining, but still beautiful. Feeling great, feeling happy. Looking forward to today's agenda. Loving my life as an artist. And so my roomie, who happens to be my millennial son, we're going to deal with mother stuff today, Maiden Mother Masters. He asks me for a ride to meet his carpool partner. And I was like, sure, hey, it's all good. 7 a.m. My daughter spent the night out. She was working on a project with one of her friends. And so she was up late, so she stayed over. And I was it's had a beautiful night. It was a beautiful day. Everything's lovely. So I'm waiting downstairs for my son to be ready to go. And he said, oh man, the internet's acting up. I think it's off. It's saying you need to pay the bill. Here we go. I need to pay the bill. Of course I need to pay the bill. I need to pay every bill. I want to pay them all 5 months in advance. That's what I want to do. So, okay. Yep, need to pay the bill. I'll give them a call and see if I can work something out. I've got gigs this weekend, more money coming in, everything's good. Well, what you need to do this. What you gonna do about bringing in more money? What kind of extra job you gonna get? These 9-to-5ers always want us artists to have some kind of job that makes us miserable. We just can't be an artist and juggle and do whatever. I had some money come in the other day because that's how my artist money comes in. It comes in. It's feast or famine sometimes. That's what it is. I'm an unapologetic artist. I live to create. I create amazing, beautiful content, and I am proud of that. I leave lasting legacies of music and film and now podcasts and writings, and I'm going to keep doing that. And I won't be shamed for doing that. So, little money came in over the weekend, partially given by him, because he, the millennial son, pays a teensy-weensy bit of rent, and he feels like totally entitled to not only run my household, but tell me what to do in my life. Now, I have said to him on many occasions, when you think about me and money, dear son, you say to our loving Creator, hey, I love my mom. I would like to see her with more. More, more, more. Abundance for mom, more, more, more. That's all. Don't get in the weeds of it. Don't think about what type of part-time job I need to have or how I need to go apply for food stamps or whatever it is you think. Don't do that. Don't get in the weeds. Just say, loving Creator, give my mom more. You know how to do it. You know the ways. Just give my mom more because you know you're my child. And if I have more, guess what? You have more too. I live a cooperative existence. I share. I'm a giver. I love to give. It's my life's purpose is giving and serving and teaching and sharing. It's what I do. So, of course, he can't be bothered with that because the internet is not on for a few minutes. But the internet not being on also means my phones are off. I'm not tripping. I'm going to call AT&T. Love you, AT&T. And we're going to talk about it. And I'm going to give them what I can give them today. And then I'm going to give them a whole lot more after my gigs. That's what's going to happen. And it'll be back on today. I can pretty much guarantee that. And all is well. And silver lining, my last podcast, I got interrupted 3 times by phone calls. That won't happen today. Today is just going to be a smooth recording. No bumps in the road at all. No interruptions. So I'm embracing all the good. He's bitching and moaning. On his way to work, by the way. So it's not like he can use the internet for the next hour. He's on his way to his 9 to 5, where there will be plenty of internet for everyone. So I'm listening to this, and he's like, what you need to do is get a credit card. You need to get a credit card for these types of times when things... I said, look, I don't like debt. I don't like feeling like I owe people. I said, and I pay humans before businesses. And I borrowed some money during July when the situation happened with my daughter's camp, and she had to be evacuated and blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I'm paying the humans first. Then I pay the companies what I can until they're paid in full. Now, if I get an avalanche of abundance, I pay everybody off. Everything, all balance is 0. Until I can do that, I have to pay a little along the way. And I'm not ashamed of that. That's my life. I'm an artist. I have embraced that. Now, I don't believe artists have to starve or be poor or, I have a pretty comfortable lifestyle and I have children, so I have to maintain. I can't couch surf or just go on the road for 6 months because I have to maintain. And I have to maintain stability so that they have stability. And that's just who I am. It's what I do. So that happened. We made our peace in the car. And I just reiterated to him, please just pray for my abundance. Whenever you feel this stuff, just go ahead and keep it to yourself. All your ideas of what I need to do and how I need to operate and how I need to spend my time other than creating. You go ahead and keep that inside and make your affirmation be more, more, more. So my ears just want to hear that. You can't stop me from talking. I'm going to talk. I said, okay, you talk and I'm going to tune you out. Millennials. I'm not far from millennial. I'm like a post-millennial. Grown millennial, because I had him like stupid young. So we are kind of in the same generational box. But you're not my daddy. So you don't get to tell me what to do. And I don't really walk around telling you what to do either. You live your life. You do the things you do. Some I agree with, some I don't. But it's your life. You're a good person. You're a college graduate. You're very job oriented. So you work your 9 to 5. Your boss loves you. You're being mentored by this awesome guy. Embrace your life. Please don't try to tell me what to do with mine. And I will give you the same courtesy. So anyway, we did make peace in the car. Eventually, after he got it all out. I don't know what he said because true to form, I tuned him out. And he said a bunch of stuff. And then we were at peace. He got out of the car. And I said, have a great day at work. See you later. Peace and love. So then I drive off from him. Oh, no. There's some more. I have to add this because it ties in with the next thing. He said, oh, so you don't want a credit card? Well, then don't say anything about my credit card. If you need to pay for something and it's an emergency, don't tell me to use my credit card because I'm credit worthy and da 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 da. And even if you go to jail, I'm not bailing you out using my credit card. I was like, ooh, okay, he's feeling it today. It would have been funny if he hadn't been so serious. And I was like, okay, I won't ask you to ever use your credit card. Not that I've ever asked him before to use his credit card, but you don't have to worry about that. I will not ask you to use your credit card for anything regarding me, okay? And so we go on our way, and I put him out of the car, and he goes in, and he's getting with his carpool. He's going to work. So I drive on along, headed to get my car washed, actually, because my baby is dirty and she needs to be washed. And I make a turn, and then I look in my rearview mirror, and there are blue lights behind me. And not just any blue lights in the big truck, van, SUV police truck. It's all big, and it's like 20 blue lights blinking in my rearview mirror. So I'm African American, and I suddenly panic. I'm like, oh, Jesus, what is going on? Start to pray, of course. I pull over, and out comes a nice Caucasian officer. I'm hoping he's nice. Dressed in what looks to me like riot gear. Not a police officer's uniform at all. And he hops on out of that big SUV, walks toward me, slow saunter. And I let down my window and I say, officer, what did I do? And he says, well, ma'am, your brake light is out. And I was like, oh my God, it is? Wow, I didn't know that. I'm planning to get an oil change tomorrow. And I just had no idea my brake light was out. He was like, usually people don't know. And I said, well, in that case, thank you for letting me know. He said, I'm going to go ahead and write you this ticket. Do you have your license? And I said, sure, I have my license. I'm going to slowly reach down here and get it, okay? Because I'm African American. I didn't want to, So I gave him my license. And he sauntered back to his huge SUV, his huge SUV. And he gets in, and I start to pray again. I'm like, loving Creator, how did I earn this? What did I do? What happened? What's going on? Why am I dealing with police officers here today? And oh my goodness, my son's words, I wouldn't even bail you out of jail with my credit card. I said, okay, because words have power. And if you let people into your world with their words, those words can create. It's the essence of many, many earth religions, voodoo, Santeria, the energy, the wielding of energy in another person's life. So I immediately did what I had to do to squash that and continued to pray and affirm and just trust that everything was going to be fine. I'm visualizing myself driving off. I'm visualizing him driving off in a different direction, and it's taken kind of a long time, but I'm still holding the vision, singing my little affirmation, all is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. Yeah, just doing that. And sure enough, he saunters on back up to my window, ticket in hand, and he said, ma'am, if you go to court, I can pretty much guarantee if you all already have this taken care of, I've never seen a judge not throw one of these out. And I said, well, thank you for that, officer. I appreciate it. And thank you genuinely for letting me know about this because I wouldn't have known. He said, well, I wouldn't have pulled you over except that I almost didn't see you because the light didn't come on. And I was like, wow, okay, great, thank you. And you have a safe day, officer. You take care of yourself out there in these streets. And he said, thank you. And we were best buds. And I drove off in one direction and he drove off in another direction. And my vision was complete. So, of course, I took my African-American ass straight to AutoZone and bought a light for my brake light. Well, bought a bulb for my brake light. And the sweet, adorable guy who worked in there took it all apart. He had to figure it all out because there were like two for my kind of car. And he went and did all of the due diligence and even installed it for me and wouldn't take any money. So it cost me $10 to be on the right side of the law, no longer riding dirty, and continue with my day. Many lessons learned there. Right now, I am working on a movie, cultivating a character who has some serious financial woes. So serious that she really questions whether or not she should be here on the earth. Now, this is something that's very challenging for me to even embrace because I may feel down, I may get upset, anxious, just, go through it, and especially financially. Finances can really weigh on a person's soul, and that's an episode for another day because this whole money thing and the weight of it that we all have to carry around is some bullshit. But, we'll get into that a different day. But my character, she is in the thick of it, and she too has a child, and she wants to do what's best for this child, and her child adores her, and she adores her child, and they have a beautiful bond. But she has the calling of a healer and a teacher and an artist. And so she's like me in many ways, except her level of overwhelm is much more intense than mine has ever been, or in my opinion could ever be. And she makes some choices that I could never see myself making, which is why it's a challenge to play her, because I have to get into her mindset and really understand, overstand why she's wanting to and willing to do the things she's willing to do. So things like this feed into my nurturing of that character as we prepare to film. I draw on days like today and the feelings that are just present and raw today. And I'll use them to feed what she's going through, which is definitely not what I'm going through on any level. But today's lessons are beneficial. And I do want to speak to overwhelm, anxiety, just the weight of it all. And what do we do when it feels like there's no way out? And what we do is we remember that we're built for this. We are built for this, to go through it and to come out on the other side of it and look back and say, guess what? I did that. I went through that. And now I'm stronger because of it. Now I know I can do more. I surprised myself with what I was capable of going through, enduring, and coming out on the other side of. So good job. Good job, Deanna. Good job, you out there, whoever's listening who might need this word. Good job, because you've been through a lot. And whatever you're going through right now, you are strong enough to handle it. You are built for it. It's in you. The strength is in you. The endurance is in you. The power is in you. Our loving Creator is in you. Whether you believe in our loving Creator or not, it's still in you. The love is in you to get you through this storm and every storm. Every time. Take a deep breath to calm yourself down. Take another one. And yeah, you should hear it. Calm that body down. Let that anxiety go. Rest, relax within yourself, knowing that you have the power. You are built for this. You are made for it. Nothing's ever going to grace your path that you are not strong enough to deal with and endure. You need to ask the universe one question. How can I get through this? How can I get through this? What's the solution? What do I need to do? You ask those open-ended questions to the universe, to your loving Creator, to Jesus, to Buddha, to whoever, to just the blue sky above. You ask that question, and the answers will come. They will dawn on you. Your intuition will guide you. You will know what to do. And you do that, and you act on what you're led to do, and you will see the victory is yours. Now, when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me too, because I have to give pep talks to myself. I have to. We all do. We're all we've got. You didn't come in this world with a tutor or a manual or anybody to tell you how to get it done. And as long as we're here, we have to keep our own counsel. And yes, people like me, spiritual people, we feel we have spirit guides and angels and helpers and all of that. We have them. They're here. And then sometimes we have the dark night of the soul. And when we have that, they're not really here. We have to depend on ourselves. We have to depend on ourselves. And that doesn't mean that we don't share with other people. We don't sometimes vent, commiserate, just talk it out, drink, whatever. But ultimately, you have yourself. You have the love within you, for you. You have your own strength to galvanize when you need it most. Gather your strength. Harness your power and use it. Use it to get the result you desire. That's who we are. That's who I am. That's who you are. That's who you are. Know it. I love y'all, man. I do. Oh my God, I love this podcasting because I'm just in the macabre talking. And it feels so good. Because I know and I trust that whoever needs to hear this will receive it. I want to hear from you. Email me at 9DDawn. The number 9, the letter D, as in Deanna, and the word dawn, as in dawn of a new day. 9DDawn@gmail.com. Get to know me better at deannadawn.com. You can experience art, my creations, and they will always be there. Live shows. I'm a singer, songwriter, actor, producer. There's always something going on. So, by all means, join me. You can follow me on Twitter at Deanna Dawn. Follow me at IG. I am Deanna Dawn. I am Deanna Dawn on Facebook as well. And I look forward to getting to know you, hearing your feedback. This podcast is a commitment for me. I'm here every week. I got plenty to say. Now I gotta go call AT&T, get my phone back on. Love y'all. See you next week. Peace.
A little girl who was afraid to